What's going on YouTube? It's James Q Quick and I'm back with another resume review. I'm really excited about these. Hopefully these are helping people that are looking to get job opportunities. And today I'm excited about this one in particular because this is one of my students in the boot camp that I teach at Launch Code. His name is Walker. He's one of my best students. I think he probably knows that. He's been doing a great job. Sent me his resume. He's really ready to get that first job opportunity. So let's go ahead and start looking at his resume. Just a couple of comments. Walker has been kind of working in IT, got like the basic support analyst and a little bit of networking, like that kind of background, but really is transitioning into development. So one of my very first pieces of feedback overall with his resume is, make this very developer centric. We had a conversation about what is it that you really want to do. Is it something more like generic IT or is it actual development? He said development, so now we need to kind of get his resume to fall in line with that. So one of the first things in education, he's got the Launch Code Liftoff program from February to August. This is not enough detail. This is like one of the first things on your resume. You could totally crush this by putting in like some really emphatic words about what we do with Python and Flask, with Java, building full stack web applications, working with databases. You can hit all those key buzzwords: HTML, CSS, Python, Flash, Java, Spring Boot, Bootstrap for CSS. You can hit all those keywords right here and really just have that like front and center on your resume. I think is really important. So you could definitely add some emphasis to that. I would just a formatting thing. I would probably move this GPA to the left to be left aligned with the rest of the stuff, or somehow tie it in next to your major, just to kind of save that extra line. Then we've got relevant coursework. Here's the thing that I tell people is most students take the same type of classes, right? No matter what college you go to, typically you take the same type of programming classes. So relevant coursework should be things that really stand out or things that really hit buzzwords. Things like algorithms are super important. Things like mobile development, that's super cool. I would definitely keep that one. That's a big plus, I think. Software development with Java, that's super generic. I would want to know what class this was. Data structures and algorithms are two big ones, so those might be ones that you list on there. Software development with Java is very generic, so I would try to get that more specific to a class and maybe try to add some extra emphasis to that. Then we go down into skills. This is where you really again, like the Launch Code thing up here, you really just crush the keyword game here. You want to put all those keywords that people are going to be looking for. So instead of languages, maybe languages and frameworks, you can put Python, Flask, Java, Spring Boot. Again, you can go Bootstrap, HTML, CSS. Just nail those keywords right there to let them know exactly what you have experience with. The business tools section. So he's got Walker. You've got an IT background working with Office 365 Exchange. That you could keep that on your resume here. That's not something that I think is as necessary just as a pure development role, although it might be. So I think it's worth keeping. Then you've got Wireshark. This is a tool that lets you like sniff traffic requests as they come in to see what requests people are making. That's interesting and it's useful. So I would probably keep those two. But then Excel and Microsoft Office, I expect everyone at this point knows how to use those. So instead, I would replace those with things like Visual Studio Code, Git Bash, IntelliJ, all of those type tools that are development focused. Again, you're going for a development job. And then you'll have to change this to relevant tools, maybe something like that. And then I always kind of operating environment, I would call that operating system. Windows and Mac, I don't know if that does a whole lot for me. That's not really a skill to me. It's just you just kind of have that experience, I guess. I don't know. So that doesn't go a long way for me, but you could leave that there. I would just at least update these two to really nail those keywords that are going to get some attention from recruiters. Then we go into college leadership activities. I would probably move this down. I think you want your experience to everything with keywords, right, and emphasis. You want to really come up to the top. So I would probably move college leadership activities down, not to undervalue that because it is a great thing to have, but in a developer job, it's not the first I guess it's not even like third or fourth in my mind of what priority is to see. So I would just bump that down to volunteering. And that's super cool too. You got a couple of volunteering options in here. I like that. So then we get into experience in general. These are, it's for me, it's too many lines. I would say probably 3 bullet points a piece, and work on the wording to try to combine a couple of these into one. Troubleshooting is a good thing. Again, this is more just kind of general IT. Something like research and recommend possible solutions that can tie into troubleshooting as well. So you could say something like troubleshoot network problems and propose solutions. Troubleshoot network problems and document the process, that kind of thing. You can combine some of these to get it down to really 3 a piece, I think. And then I would also list in here, I would probably add another section of like relevant experience, maybe relevant projects. One of the things everyone I talk to about my experience is in college, I built a Harry Potter trivia app. That was my thing. That's what I wanted to do. And in my interviews with Microsoft, now one of the top tech companies in the world, that's what I talked about 90% of the time. So relevant projects here could be really impactful. We've got our capstone project coming up in Launch Code. Go ahead and once you get comfortable with that, when you're ready, throw that on your resume as well, and hit all those keywords, those buzzwords, to make sure that they see you've got experience at different levels with the things that you're telling them that you have experience with. And I think that actually is going to wrap it up. So again, when you're looking for a developer job, make everything be developer focused. You've got some things like volunteering. That's a good thing to have. It's not necessarily a priority, but all of the other stuff that you have on there, gear that towards development, really sell those keywords. Unfortunately, resumes, you kind of have to play the game a little bit, because a lot of resumes get automatically scanned for keywords, and if you don't have them, they kind of get rid of it. So have those keywords, nail those keywords. Don't lie and put things that you don't have experience with, but go ahead and nail them and make sure the things you do have experience with are on there. Make sure the wording and the tools, everything is developer centric to show that you are a developer, an aspiring developer. You will be a developer sometime soon. So Walker, I want to thank you for letting me do a review on your resume here. Looking forward to the next several weeks that we have in class together, and then finding you your first job. So hopefully that helped you, Walker, and then hopefully some of you out there are getting some insight into how to build a resume as well. I want to thank you guys for checking out this resume review, and I will see you in the next one. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. You can also check out learnbuildteach.com to sign up for the newsletter to learn about my latest content. Thanks for watching.